Happy Sunday, everybody. For those of you who live where your clock was changed last night, happy first day of daylight savings. I know it usually takes me a few days to adjust to that, but we'll get there in the end. Y'all, this girl, I cannot tell you. She just cracks me up. She brings me so much joy looking at that face. This is the Princess Adelaide sculpt by Andrea Arcello. If anybody out there has this sculpt, and I don't really see too many of her in the community, but if anybody has her and also has a Maisie, would you please do a video with them together? I so wish I still had Maisie here. Could you imagine, like, having Maisie hold a cookie and it looked like she's pouting because Maisie took her cookie and Maisie's all giggly happy. Oh my word, I can't stand it. This girl, oh, she is so stinking fun. Right now I have her dressed in one of the outfits from her photo shoot. It's a little white onesie that has embroidered on the front. So happy. I had to get her something that said happy. Y'all remember when I had Maya and, oh, I just lost her name. Maya and, you know, I called them Happier and Happy and Happier. Maya and, yep, it'll come to me. Anyway, when I had them here, I had to put the happy on the crying baby. But anyway, it says so happy, and it has a little embroidered pink butterfly and a yellow one. And then she's wearing her lovely lavender froofy tutu skirt with the big satin lavender bow at the waist. And I've got it encircled all around her. And then she has on a headband that's pink with a lavender flower. And the reason I have her sitting like this is I had a couple people actually ask me, can she sit? And that was when I introduced her, but she was standing, and the photo shoot had not gone up yet. So I had some people asking me if she can sit. And yes, she can sit. I do want to pose her over by Zipporah, standing next to there, and I'll probably do that in another video. Or somewhere. I want to have her standing for a little while, because to me that's the beauty of this sculpt. There are very few sculpts that can actually stand, and not only can she stand, but she stands on her tippy toes. So that's just something very, very unique to me about this sculpt. Abby and Maya, there it is. But I wanted to show that she can sit. I know y'all saw it if you saw her photo shoot, but in the event that the couple people that inquired if she can sit, I did tell them that yes, she can sit, but in the event they did not see her photo shoot. Look at that face, y'all. Oh my word. So sweet. Anyway, but I hope y'all are doing okay with the time change if you had it. I know it usually takes a few days to hit me, but I do love having the, it's staying lighter later, and, you know, waking up in the morning and the sun being out. It has been the last couple weeks, it has been, you know, lighter in the morning than it had been. But one of the changes that's gone on around here, I don't know if I've shared this or not. My husband has changed his work schedule, so our weekend is now Monday, Tuesday. So he works Wednesday through Sunday. So that's been a change around here. I'm still adapting to that. He does go in on Monday morning because he has to do the changeover meeting. So he goes in the morning for that meeting, and then he's off the remainder of the day, and then he's off on Tuesday. So hence why I'm making a video on Sunday. But I was thinking, oh, this is going to be perfect for adjusting to the time change, because, you know, now I get to sleep in on Tuesday. And usually it's a couple days after the time change where I start feeling the magnitude of the hour, of the lost hour. Anyway, so, but yeah, so that's why I'm on today. And just wanted to have a little bit of a catch-up. I was thinking of doing several things in this video, but I'm just going to, you know, have a quick catch-up, let you know what's going on, and then I'll be back later in the week. So, what's going on over here? Oh, I'm so happy the snow is gone, y'all. We had another snowfall last week. We got about 2.5 inches. Oh, that was on, what day was that on? I want to say it was, I'm all thrown off on days, I'll be honest. It was a day, oh, it was Thursday, because I was going to run my errands on Friday, and I just woke up Thursday thinking, you know what, do your errands today, get a head start on them. And then I was sitting at the kitchen table, and I stood up and turned and saw out the window snow, and I'm like, no, where are you coming from and why? We're supposed to be having spring. And then I went back and forth, but I really felt, you know what, do your errands today. So I did go out and do them on Thursday, and it worked out really well because my husband and I ended up going out of town on Friday for something, and so it worked out really well. So anyway, so I was happy to get those done. And then yesterday, like 80% of the day, it poured rain. Like I thought I needed to build an ark. It was just pouring and pouring and pouring. And then it would drizzle for a while, and then it would pour again. It was a very rainy day yesterday, but of course now all the snow is gone. And today is a sunny day. It's cold out, but it's sunny. So I'm keeping my eye out for signs of spring. I know I've heard people mention in their videos that they're starting to see flowers, and not here yet, but eventually. And I'm keeping my eye out for the forsythia and the daffodils and the lily of the valley, all the beginning signs of spring. And but I will say, I have I thought for years I had a Christmas cactus, but I didn't know there was a Thanksgiving cactus. But because mine, one of the months that it bloomed in is November, so that means it's a Thanksgiving cactus. I think I did read up on it because it was a while back when I showed it, and I was talking about the months that it bloomed in and something else, and so I did research. So it turns out I have a Thanksgiving cactus, and Sue, I know over in Sue in her conservatory has one of these cactuses, and I think a couple other people do as well. Gail, I believe, used to, but now that Gail's living her nomadic life, I'm guessing she doesn't have her cactuses anymore. But anyway, I'm excited to say, because last year, during one of the months it normally blooms, I only got 1 or 2 blooms on it, and then 6 months later, because mine blooms every 6 months, it didn't get anything. So I thought, I guess it's just taking a break, or, what, I didn't change any of the care for it, so I was, but I have a really pretty good green thumb. And anyway, last week when I was watering, that thing is covered in little buds. So I'm super excited for her to bloom again. And I have to tell y'all, I have for those of you who like plants and horticulture and stuff, I have a shamrock, a clover plant. And that plant, I've shown you my plants before. It's the one with the kind of the reddy purplish leaves, and then it gets these tiny little sprigs of flowers. It's so beautiful. And what I love about it is that the leaves love to face the sun. And so when they're all facing the window, I like to turn it. And then it makes it exercise, because then it moves across and it faces the window again. I got to give my little plant a workout. Anyway, so a while back, maybe 2-3 months ago, it just wasn't looking as healthy as it had been. There wasn't a lot of foliage, and the stems were getting really, really long. And I thought, I wish the roots were deeper, whatever. So what I did was something, I took it all out of the plant. And I found that their roots were quite interesting. They weren't like stringy long roots. They actually kind of looked like a little caterpillar. So what I did was I took everything out and dug. I turned all the soil and I planted them deeper. And then there were a few that had nothing attached to them. And I got rid of some that were, not doing well, whatever. So I ended up only planting like 8 leaves, 8 stems that had foliage already on them, and then a handful of the roots with nothing. And they slowly started dying. They were not happy with me. And I was down to 1 foliage branch left. And all of a sudden, I can't tell you, that whole thing is like a whole new plant. It totally regenerated itself, and the pot is full again. So I just love stuff like that. And it's a great lesson. I mean, I was sharing with another friend that's what we have, the power within ourselves. We have that capability ourselves to go through and prune and, reestablish. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it I should have the plant in front of me. I really, really wish I would have photographed it and taken a photo of the 8 leaves And then, you know, when it was down to 6 and 5, you know, as they were dying, I really wish I would have photographed the progress, because it would have been amazing to see. Because now, like I said, the pot is just blooming and full. But it really is a great analogy for life. And how, you know, sometimes you think, oh my word, I've given all I can, or I'm, you know, so brokenhearted over this or whatever, but that's when amazing things happen. And so anyway, that's what's going on with my green thumb life. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to come on. Congratulations to all the new babies. I've seen so many new babies come into the community, reborn, silicones, babies that have been adopted, babies that have been traded. Lots of joy. So happy for all of you. I have so many videos in my history I need to find some time to comment on, because I do have some things I would like to share with certain videos. And so yeah. But again, I hope y'all are adapting to the time change. And if you live where that happened. I don't know if, I mean, there are even states in the U.S. that don't do it. So I'm not sure if, I'm trying to think if, I don't think every country does it. So I believe the whole reason it started was for farmers. So now they can, you know, have it bright in the morning when they get up, because they get up at the crack of dawn. So anyway, I'm just rambling about nonsense at this point. But I wanted to come on and say hi. I also wanted to come on and announce that I am going to be having a giveaway. I know I mentioned one a while back, and I had said something about having a Valentine's giveaway, but ladies, life just, y'all know, life can take over, and that's what happened here. And there's quite a bit of stuff going on. I'm hoping eventually some of it I'll be able to share, some of it I won't. But there are things going on that I may eventually share with you guys. But it has taken a lot of my time. So anyway, let me kind of reposition you here. So what I'm going to do, in the past, you all know I pretty much have always hidden my giveaways. It won't be in the title. I don't want you to say enter me, all that stuff in the comments to allude to the fact that there's a giveaway in this video. Because I want somebody to win who actually watches my videos and enjoys my channel, not just somebody seeing giveaway in the title and just writing enter me. That's not, I don't want to have to manage those kind of comments. Y'all know anyway. So normally I don't really show anything I'm giving away in the past. I have sometimes, but I prefer to just say I'm having a giveaway, and then whoever wins, I like to kind of custom make the package for the winner based on their size of babies or their things they like, things they enjoy. And I will do that this time, but I am going to show one thing. I decided I will show one thing because I found this, and I just thought this was so sweet. And since it's going to be Easter very soon, so this little guy, look at this bunny. Isn't he gorgeous? He's a Bunnies by the Bay polka dot bunny. Does he have a name? Let's see if he has a name. Carrots, Bunnies by the Bay, but I don't think, is that his name? Anyway, he's a white bunny, and like a, not stark white, kind of a, not antique white, I don't know, like a vanilla, I don't know, white. And then he has gray polka dots all over his body, and then the back of the ears have the gray polka dots, but the inside of the ears are gray and white striped. Isn't he so sweet? He has a little white tail in the back. There's no polka dots on the tail and no polka dots on the face. So this will be included with, oh, and the bottom of the feet are stripy too. So that will be in the prize package. So what I'm going to do this time, in an effort to be organized and make this run smoothly, what I'm going to do is I am going to, over the course of the next few weeks, I am going to, in my videos, ask, not every video will have a question, but this one will. The first question will be in this video, and then as I make videos, the video may have a question, it may not have a question. I am going to do, I believe I'll do 4 questions, and on the very last video where the 4th question is, I will tell you what to write in the comment below so that I know you want to participate. So you don't need to write anything on this video about the giveaway that you know the answer to this question or whatever. On the 4th video, if you have the answer to all 4 questions, well, I shouldn't say the 4th video, because like I said, there won't be a question in every video. If you know the answer to all 4 questions, I will have you write something specific under that last video, letting me know that you know. Mia did this with spelling out a name. So then rather than me be getting lots of emails, like after the first question, I know the answer, here's the answer, and I have to keep track of all that, what you'll do is you'll let me know that you know the answer to all 4 questions. And then however many people know, those names will be drawn. I'll draw one person, and then that person will have to produce the correct answers. If they get them right, they win. If they didn't get them right, then I'll pull a different name. Does that make sense? So that way it's a little bit of a game. It's a little bit of fun. It gives people time to see this video and realize that there's a giveaway. And so just jot each question down, and then, you know, with the answers, if you don't know the answer, they're all things that you will be able to either hear me talk about in my videos, or you'll be able to go through my videos. You don't have to go far back. I mean, it'll be stuff that's present, because I know I have new subscribers and people that have no idea, you know, some of the stuff I talked about years ago. So they won't be questions like that. So the very first question is, how many reborn babies do I have in my personal collection? Just reborns. Not other dolls, not the mini silicone, not resin babies, just reborns. My personal collection. That is the first question. So jot that down. And like I said, you'll have a few weeks to come up with the answers. And once I have the 4th question out there and tell you what to put in the comments, I'll give a deadline on that one. And on that date is when I will choose the name. And that one person will need to email me the answers. And then if they're correct, they win. If not, then I'll draw another name. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, so I was actually going to do kind of a longer update, which I know Suzanne, a Baby Bunting Nursery, really, really loves. And I was going to do a couple kit reviews and stuff, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kit review. I'm needing to have more videos so I can host my giveaway. Does that make sense? So I'm going to save the kit reviews for another video or two, and that way I have content to be putting my questions in. So anyway, ladies, thank you so much for your time and for stopping by, and I hope that spring is appearing in more and more places, and that everybody's just enjoying life and remembering to find something every day to be joyful about. And whatever we feed grows, ladies. So I love to find joy every day. I really, really do. All right, everybody. Have a very, very, very blessed rest of your Sunday, and take it easy if you have today off so that your body can adjust to the time change. Use that time wisely. And anyway. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Joy bubble. Oh, I have to have these babies say hi to their mommies. Oh, look at this sweet little birdie girl. Hi, Mommy. This sweet girl here. All right, Adelaide, blow your mommy a kiss. I can't do that one-handed. All right. Maybe this arm. She has an armature in her. Well, she's just going to say, love you, Mommy. I need 2 hands to move her. And Lucy Ray says, love you, Mommy. I folded my tripod up, or I'd put it back on the tripod and have her kiss. Bye, Mommy. All right, everybody. Have a blessed rest of your day today. Bye-bye.